It's alleged.
Alleged.
Allegation.
Just so that we,
That's what I'm saying.
lay the foundation.
Because look, first of all, we sit on a profession. We must be professional.
And we are professionals, pa.
Good. So
We are.
let's put out that
We are
caveat.
professionals.
So please, let's
tell this, pa.
that conduit needs to be established.
Yes.
We need to put it out per an allegation or the allegation or that this letter may not be true until we get a substantial proof.
Unconfirmed. So this is unconfirmed.
So this is for me. I'll sit here and say unconfirmed. So listeners and my dear elders, please permit me to use these words so that if I'm invited to court, I'll have something to explain. You may not be there.
And let's not work with it.
Now,
if it's unconfirmed. Me confirm from coming back.
So Robert, well, this what's on the table now, per the allegation.
So once it's unconfirmed, it's unconfirmed.
I am saying.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
Thank you.
So in the spirit of unconfirmed conversations, what you just read clearly shows that, assuming it's true, then conversations were held, which is not in the public space. So once it is not in the public space, and you realize that this particular document,
I'm forced to
made reference to conversations that we are not privy to. So then it goes back to what I was saying earlier, that there seems to be a lot about this that we don't know. And so for me, it will be good for us to get the facts of the matter from both ends and then be able to speak to it accurately. All in the name of alleged. I rest my case.
Now, it's good you've mentioned this. Now, let me read this. I have in my possession a letter dated, a press release dated 10th March 2022. Today's date is what, 12? Yeah. So about a month ago, this was released. Wayne Chavez Consult Limited press release. Now, I need your attention here. The management of Wayne Chavez Consult has come across some recent statements making rounds on social media alleging that management and Black Sherif have come to a compromise. Thus, the issue making headlines in the media concerning some breach of contract has been resolved. The management wishes to state emphatically that no issue has been resolved and that the public should give no attention to such speculations. Now, this is where what you said comes in. It says a meeting was held between the CEO, Black Sherif, and one other person believed to be a cousin of the artist. However, no proper conclusion was drawn. Since management considers Black Sherif's actions to be a breach of contract, that's management in brackets, will advise itself accordingly to seek proper redress. Again, management still maintains its position that Sherif Ismail Mohammed signing a contract with Empire was not in consultation with management, hence the said breach. We do appreciate your concerns, and Wayne Chavez Consult is here to set the precedents that will build investor confidence and protection. Signed, Kweku Christo, PRO, Wayne Chavez Consult. So, a meeting was held, just as you mentioned.
Yep. So
that's why I had to read this.
Yeah, I understand you. So all I'm trying to say is that we seem to I don't want us to enter into a space, or I am not comfortable speaking about things without all the facts available. So if clearly there have been meetings upon meetings, as you can see, that particular one there was a meeting.
I have with me even a position. I have in my possession a contract or his contract.
Alleged.
No,
this is legit
contract.
Okay.
Andy.
But
Andy.
I don't know if
Andy.
Yes.
Can we make this case
simple?
No, sorry. I said my friend.
Oh, prime contract news here.
I said allegation here is too much.
There's no allegation. I'm saying, you didn't hear what Ria asked me. And what I have here is a contract to manager Shadrach Ejeusu, to artist A to manager B to artist Mohammed Ismail Sharif. So there's a contract between. This is a contract between Snap and Black Sherif.
And you say this whole matter is so simple. Say, I don't see the whole back and forth. Seriously, the whole issue here is that Snap has invested into Sherif. Has he or not?
Yes.
So okay. So give me his money and go.
Which
money?
Sherif
pay Snap his money and just go.
But is that what he's asking for?
Good question.
And also to settle the royalties, the royalty levels and all the investments he has made. What comes to what goes to him. Settle and make everybody go away.
Is that what he's asking for?
Who is asking for what?
The investor.
What is he asking for?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So
Snap definitely is asking for his investment to replenish.
Yeah, but
of course.
But what is he asking for exactly?
Is that what
this whole back and forth when they go to the court? What will be the
put
discussion?
100,000 Ghana cedis in you, so give me back my 100,000.
I'm not sure Snap is interested in
Mr. Logic.
And Sherif also, I'm not sure Sherif wants to see Snap also lose.
Please,
Mr. Logic. So
there is some. Let me
go along with the simplicity.
Please, Mr. Logic.
Going along with the simplicity.
Mr. Logic, please, with due respect,
somebody has done some investment.
There is some contradiction on your part.
You
are saying
yes. What exactly does both of them want from each other?
Oh,
yeah. Let's understand. It's a litigation issue here. What exactly does each one of them want from the other? Else, what are we talking about? See, who's a question? Me answer question.
No, me ask you a simple question.
I've asked a question. Nobody's able to answer me.
Andy,
me say, what exactly does the two of them want from each other? Let's establish that one. I want an answer.
Now, we want an answer.
But when they go to court,
here you are saying that you are not. You said you are sure. You are not very sure. Which information at all do you have?
I have information power for my phone. Information there here.
Information there now.
Information was so first-hand information.
What's the first? Hold on,
with your question.
Now the issue is in court, so you must be very careful.
My court today. Me court me mo share. What have I done to court? Asem na ya kan ya and so court.
See the DJ Black makeup. See the DJ Black makeup. Obi at me yori.
Obi at me me share.
Enti showa no ka say.
That amaka. Let's get to the basic. What do they want from each other?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. On what grounds are you saying that this is what the investor wants?
Okay, first of all, who is an investor?
No, we're discussing the principle. We are discussing the specifics. So for example, right now, I can say that Black Sherif wants freedom. But even now, I'm not sure because the document that we are basing that on says alleged. Because it's unconfirmed. So for as long as it is unconfirmed, I'm not even sure that that's what Black Sherif is asking.
So what do you think Sherif wants?
I don't want to use my thinking.
He doesn't want to think.
I don't want to think.
He doesn't want to
think. So you see why I'm saying that it's either we deal with this issue with our own.
You can't deal with it with your own opinion. Mind. How do you deal with an issue pending in court?
What about this whole conversation? A breach.
Right.
A breach. Okay.
But
so what?
Why
is supposed breach? Why is
until the court confirms
pooling Sherif for whatever we don't know? What is he asking from Sherif?
No, we know.
We don't know.
No.
All we know is that it's an appearance.
There is an investment on his career.
No. It means you are not paying attention. I read a letter stating that Black Sherif had breached a contract.
Simple.
So, if you are saying that, why is he dragging him? He's dragging him for a breach of contract.
Okay, what are the terms in the contract?
So, meaning he's lost.
Before the one to them came, who say alleged?
You know
the contract is not alleged.
The contract is not alleged, though.
You
are not paying attention.
You know that we are not making it easier on ourselves because
no, I'm asking
you are making it difficult.
Not making it easy for yourself.
They're making it very difficult.
So Andy, the baseline,
but the treble,
the bottom line.
The baseline.
Don't use his words, please.
Okay, the bottom line.
Otherwise, we're also doing the listening.
We're also doing line for those who are doing the
listening.
What Mr. Logic is trying to say that one has lost, and that he wants a refund.
No, Sherif.
No.
Martinez.
Is that what he said?
Trying to say, please.
Is that what he said?
That's what he's trying to say.
No, you can't interpret my mind. Speak
your mind. Speak your mind.
Your own mind, though.
Before you go and misquote me out there, they will say that, hey, Logic was saying this. Speak from the conversation.
Speak your mind.
What do you derive from the conversation?
And from the two, one wants freedom. And one feel he's lost his investment.
Recovery.
Yes, and so he need to recover. I think that's the bottom line of everything.
Now let me read. Based on the letter, this is what a lawyer just sent to me. I'm trying to reach Mr. Amo, Mr. Amo, I'm not getting through. Eric Osemensa, my friend on Facebook, he says he's in the Kibi High Court. Now, it says, what I see here is the first page of emotion and draw. That's all like, you got my plain language, emotion.
Emotion.
First step.
Yeah, so let's
go. First step.
Okay, let me read. He says,
Against emotion.
What I see here is the first page of emotion and the front page of a writ, which usually do not say much. To understand the basis of the claim, one needs to look at the statement of claim, which gives the narration with regards to the claim and for purposes of the motion. Look at the affidavit in support. Without these supporting documents, it is usually difficult to comment. Yes, a lawyer speaking.
It's difficult for him to comment. So what?
Yes, I know. There must be something to support it. So don't just sit on radio and say, let's use our mind to judge.
Because I'm on radio and I'm using my mind.
That's
the only thing I have to use at this point, my mind. And I'm saying that at the end of it all, I'm not assuming. At the end of it all, what do they want from each other? One is seeking recovery, the other is seeking freedom. It not be so. Yeah. Yes. So let's sit down and calculate what has gone into the artist, and the artist can ask for time. Okay, give me time and let me put together whatever and sort.
We should sit down and calculate.
No, I'm not saying we.
You said let's sit
down. They should out of court settlement. They should sit down because I see only one thing: recovery and freedom.
Yeah, but obviously, if you look at the documents that Andy read, even the unconfirmed documents, plus the confirmed ones, it is clear that they had meetings. Mm-hmm. And one particular one states that it was unresolved by the end of the meeting.
Because the terms.
Yes, so what it clearly means is that they tried out of court settlement. Mm-hmm. So maybe that didn't work, and that's the reason why we are at this point.
And it was all based on the recovery and the freedom, no.
But at the end of the day, it's within their rights to be able to stretch because
it looks like we need to find a way to bring Sherif and Snap here to this high court. Is it that we bring the two of them to this high court, or we have to discharge this docket? Yes, because we keep speaking from the top of our mind without facts, and it makes us look funny. Everything is alleged. I said, you're not even sure. I mean, I like to speak on authority. You have a mombrano metal on you in Samano, and I say, trust him, docket, and discharge docket, no. Never push archives, no. No, they are free. Simple.
When you're correct,
this is a high court.
Nana Kwesi said the legal way. Super. Come to think of it, isn't the Empire distribution deal supposed to expand Black Coast's reach and bring in more cash with which both artist and investor will benefit?
Contract.
You don't have a copy of the contract.
I have.
I do.
No. We are talking about the person asking that question.
Which question?
Empire.
The question you just
contract
read.
with Sherif.
We have.
Oh. No, I want for Niamau. I want for Niamau. Frederick Nuete says this Black Sherif issue is very sad, but the law has also taken its course.
If you have a document that you can't share, then you don't have it.
Oh no, you can't share.
If you have a document you can't share, then you don't have it. So if we say we have it and we can't share, then we don't
KK
have
Wake
it.
says, please, Andy, let logic know that duress is recognized in law just like the age. He should be mindful of some of the statements he's made. Oh. He should be mindful of some. The microphones are on.
It looks like Ria is also.
Lady and gentlemen.
The way the investors they vex Ria, some investors are speaking to me. The way they vex Ria,
So why
about 3 investors.
I'm investing here and there.
Say